Hello.
Hello.
Welcome everybody to
All
another
right,
version
let's go.
of the Death Stream.
Indeed, for Tusk Force today. I quite like the name. I was saying earlier that it reminds me of the name like a film that Red Letter Media would review. I found that quite funny. But no, yeah, we've got quite a lot to show today.
Yes.
We'll try and be quite brief. Obviously, people are here to look at all the new stuff and don't really need us waffling for too long. So thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Oxy.
And,
very
will,
cool.
I guess, begin.
I think quite
Hey,
immediately.
Tech, do you like the...
You want to look at first, I believe?
Of course, I've got like a lot of monologue-y ones at the start here.
All right.
To start with. So first I can show you the B-66B, which is beautiful, really. I really like bombers.
Oh, why is the game like so bright?
It's a really, really sleek one. So it's quite rudimentary in terms of armament. It does have a twin tail gunner at the back. I think it's radar assisted. The radar's not completely set up yet.
Radar assisted?
Pretty fast, not very maneuverable. In terms of ordnance, you have some
like most of these ground back planes, right? They're supposed to have some of these.
It does also have
these radars.
Very nice.
Yeah, they have like radar assisted turrets.
Oh, you mean like the turrets? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very
Look at that.
In game is just you.
Lots of detail. I like that as well.
Beautiful cockpit.
A box
has a radar?
Thermos bottle.
Which was quite funny to me. And no, it's
Very
a
important.
very pretty plane. So I believe it is radar assisted in some form, the tail gunner. In terms of maneuverability, you are quite limited.
That's so cool.
No countermeasures. It is quite sluggy.
Like a
At a good
Votor.
enough altitude and a good enough speed, you're going to be able
All
to...
3,000-pound bombs, though, is pretty
it's quite
nuts.
easy to counter it just because your arc of fire is very predictable and very limited. But it's a really nice plane. I'm really glad to...
I guess it's jet power.
Everything is in the bomb bay. You just have to be careful to open it up.
Going to have somebody be coming in from like a side angle for too long.
No, and it's mobile and
what would it be?
to adapt for that.
No, I know!
So it's going to be nice. Really happy to see it.
Bauturle, right?
Many other skins, hopefully you can get some for that. It also has the,
It's also rank 6, so it won't get an air-spawn. So it's fucked.
Tiny things that I like.
No.
Next
Dead
week
on
I'll show you
arrival.
the M55, so this is coming for quite a few nations.
Why is right? Okay, they're like this is. I'm not doing this for some reason. Their like stream is really like washed out. Okay, like I don't know why it looks like this. My bad. Like I can't fix it.
Its drawbacks are always going to be there, and its advantages are always going to be there. It's never really limited.
The second tower rotation is not that bad. I thought it was gonna have like 2, man.
Yeah.
The crew are sitting up here, so if you get shot here, it's not going to...
At 4.0, same as the 44.
You might survive a couple of hits down into the lower plane.
30-second reload.
Turret at the back.
30-second reload, that's true. And these guys are supposed to have everything aced, don't they?
The preliminary BR is 4.0.
Yeah, seriously.
30-second reload.
And it's going to work exactly the same. So for padding out your lineups and having a vehicle that's always going to work offensively is really good. So it's a nice one to see for that.
What BR is the...
Mobility is similar to the M44.
8.0, I think it was? The T58?
Yeah, it's out of that 8.3.
A very big gun, 203 millimeter. So we'll take a look. Obviously, only fires 1 round. So pretty devastating.
I love overpressure.
It stops really mattering too much because you're getting hit by basically a small
64,
bomb.
23
so
kilos.
It's pretty powerful. And interestingly, like each shell weighs over 100.
It's a slow, but pretty powerful.
The family of 6 that is like living in the crew compartment over there, because good luck hauling that.
Absolutely.
100 kilograms is nothing to scoff at, that's for sure.
So yeah,
it's
kind
of
actually,
lightweight, baby.
It is actually turret.
Lightweight.
So it might not look like it, but this is a turret.
100 kilo shell.
Degrees either direction.
That's what they said.
It's like it's kind of joining this like ranks of derp guns that we have in the game.
Yeah.
Which like we've tested.
Yeah, it only has 10 rounds as well, but it should get the ammo box and also 30-second reload. So
vehicles are gonna have a lot of fun.
Gonna be sat there for a long time not doing anything.
By this, and I mean even like high tier vehicles, just like if you know the spots to shoot properly, just go poof.
Yeah, it's always going to work in that way. So it's a little bit more survivable than the M44, obviously, because it's...
No, we're not doing this. Don't, no.
Well, nowadays you can just machine gun everybody in the M44, so it is technically true, but this is not gonna be like, ooh.
This has 12 millimeters.
The gun is so big and so...
Yeah, and most people just APHE around this area.
Yeah.
So it's pretty forgiving in that way. The reload, though, is twice as long as the M44. Like, I think almost exactly twice as long.
Jesus.
So you are compromising fire rate with a bit more survivability and a bit more forgivingness, I guess on the shell. So,
come on,
nice.
man,
We
just
cover all of these
don't.
So just save for the stronger rounds. There's nothing wrong with that.
So,
Like, don't try to
show it
bullshit
you
people
in a bit
say
more
that,
detail
oh, it's more
and see the
survival.
lineups for later.
God
So,
damn
I'll
it,
move on
man.
to some of the ships we'll cover briefly. The Charles F. Adams, which I must
Oh,
admit
this
the
is
ship I
a
don't know
missile
a huge amount
destroyer.
about. But it does have the
Oh, my
SAM
lord.
launcher at the back here, which I believe is the same
There it is.
system that's on
The Rim.
Douglas Premium. The
Gonna
Coastal
get
Rim
rimmed.
So this
24A.
can be fired against
What are the ones you
aircraft and
mentioned? Like
surface targets
Tartar and also
heavily.
standard?
And it
Yes,
effectively, aside
it
from
should
that,
do.
it uses the same
It should
high
have
fire
the
rate
same one
guns
that's
on
on the
Wilkinson and
Dougie.
Mixture.
Pretty
So
sure.
pretty powerful.
In the
They've got
game.
a
Ah,
really
okay,
fast
Tartar.
fire rate.
Yeah.
This thing can be quite mean if you know where to put it. It's also fairly survivable. If you get hit in the engines, the middle, it will chew the crew down quite considerably, but it's quite hard to blow it up unless you hit here, of course. So it might be a tactic to remove some of those if you don't want to get racked. So we'll also quickly show you Maryland compared to Colorado here. They are very similar.
They're
There's not a
basically
huge
the
amount of
same, aren't
difference.
they?
It's just that
Yeah,
Maryland
it's the pre-order
has,
premium.
the later refit of more anti-air.
Oh, yeah,
anti-air. So
I forgot.
Same with most
Yeah, the Maryland and the
high-tech battleship
Nelson.
premiums or just naval
The
premiums in
Nelson,
general.
with their
They're
captains
usually
or
a bit
whatever.
more forgiving in terms of the anti-air protection. So aside from that, it's pretty similar. The armor layout, I think, is basically the same. And you should have the same amount of shells as well. So just a similar version that's a bit more forgiving. It's a nice one as well. They're very,
It's
very
the
pretty.
perfect premium, basically.
They are very chunky as well.
They are very
Yeah.
chunky. Whereas
It's
like
like-
a lot of the German ones are a bit
Well,
more
if you want to get
Yeah,
into a
exactly.
higher
very,
areas,
very
right? Just
briefly,
get one of those.
The A10 and
Exactly.
a couple of other vehicles as well. We'll show you some of them, not all of them.
Yeah.
Have some new modules.
Mhm.
So these will affect
Ooh,
the RWR here.
there you go.
And, the weapon guidance.
The
and
engines
same
look cool
on
as
the
shit. Look
back.
at that.
So these impact the damage model a little bit, and the Su-25, we'll show you that later,
Yep.
also has that included too. And finally, I will show you the T-58, which is something I've been looking for
8-0.
for quite a while.
3.8
So I have some caveats
seconds.
with it at the moment, 'cause I know
Ooh,
there's
all right.
Ooh,
quite
okay,
a
they gave the good
a
one.
huge amount
Yeah,
of
very
the
good one.
documentation and the specifics of it, but from what I
Look at
understand,
those
at the moment,
aerials on the top of it.
there are some different reload stats for it
So
right now. It's
cool.
3.8 seconds for these 6 rounds in the drum. From what I know,
Oh my
it's
God, that looks so
It is an
weird.
automatic loader, but the drum is
Huh.
operated by the crew, so there is a little bit of variance in the potential
Yeah,
reload.
just
speed
like
the crew
every.
have.
Well, it's
It
the,
does
yes,
have a
every
rangefinder, but
oscillating
it's modeled
turret.
right
Like
now
you,
as
you
just
have
the
your
fiber optics
you have
with
your
this
revolver, and then the
combination.
loader has to manually reload to
So
the thing.
it's going to work quite well because you have access to HESH and heat.
That's
The HESH has a very, very low muzzle velocity, but
Ah.
it's going to be pretty good with the rangefinder. to,
No,
like,
no,
plot
no, no,
out
no, no, no.
Really?
Give it a
far
rest.
away,
Give it.
so you have a
Show me
No,
the.
show
Show me
the
the other
heat
round. Show
round.
me the other round. Come
Yeah.
on.
velocity.
Well,
That's
thank
like,
God we have this.
Oh,
Thank
826.
God we have
Alright.
Okay.
fucking
As well.
tech to then show the
Oh,
depth
man.
server
I'm not sure
properly.
at the
Like
moment,
Jesus
I'm not
Christ.
sure in my superficial
We are
knowledge of the
not.
vehicle, if
We
it could
we are
fire
not
the
HESH
EHG
believers.
in the heat.
Nobody is.
No.
Excuse me.
Just
But
get
looking
rid
stuff,
of the
so this
goddamn
might not
HESH.
be completely final.
It's like a company directed to
In terms of
gaslight people
armor,
around
it's pretty
Hash.
well
Yeah.
protected. It's got
It's
this
a recent
little
trend.
three
Yeah,
hole here.
They
literally.
made those
The
videos, now they
shoots
have
are
this
pretty
sucker
nicely
talking about
protected.
it. Like,
You do have a bit of a weak spot underneath the gun. Although you can just
Yeah.
lower the gun down a little bit and hide it. So you can try that, I suppose. But overall, it's pretty well protected against a lot of the more powerful.
To be
guns.
honest,
You're
it looks
obviously
pretty
it's
fun.
not gonna
I
do a
don't know.
huge amount. Against weaker
Yeah.
guns, it's pretty powerful, which for like a
It's
heavy
gonna
vehicle
be-
at this battle rating, I think is pretty good. So it's going to be nice. It's going to be interesting. to
You
see
kind of
how it
think that a lot
develops.
of these
There are
tanks
some
are gonna
changes,
be
I don't know, but,
hindered by their reloads, right?
it's a
Like
very
big
nice
gun,
vehicle. It's
no
Yeah.
reload,
kind of
but
running
this
for
one kind of breaks
almost
them
10
all.
years, I think. So it's nice to see. Anyway, now
I think
I'll
the
move
gun
on to
stabilization is
showing
going to be
something
the
else.
problem with
We'll
this,
take a break to breathe.
Oh, it's gonna be very woolly.
but we'll see.
I've already seen this in the chat. Some people were already noticing it at the end of the
Apache
lineup there.
Guardian.
Yes.
Oh, it
Down
actually
here
has the
is
radar on the
you
top
have
of it.
the
It didn't in the
Guardian,
trailer, by the way.
which
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean, we
it just
already
didn't have.
I didn't
but
notice.
It just
there's a
wasn't there.
unique thing with this one because, as everybody knows, the Hellfires have well, it's not a very limited range.
That's
it's
one you
still in
mentioned.
kilometers, right? But
179
it does travel a little bit,
MR.
but with well, the AJM 179.
The
over
limit
here,
of
as
the
missile
Hellfire
of choice
is
that
the
you can
laser
bring. It's a little bit
guidance,
slower in terms of
not
maximum
the
speed
range.
compared to the Hellfire, but it has
Yeah.
a much longer guidance time, which means that
These are IR
it
guided.
can,
The other one's a laser.
you know,
That's the
give you that
difference.
IR
extra range
inertial
that,
guidance, that's
Yeah.
what it
you
is.
might want to
And
look
20
at,
kilometer,
targets from a little bit further away, because
16 guaranteed.
with that
Yeah.
range, you can basically stay
They're
out
still
of
trying to keep it limited.
some
Yeah,
the only
they
one
are,
that is
yeah.
more
have a
limited is
little bit
the
more time
the
before this will
Battlecock,
actually,
the
like, impact through,
H60.
which can be the difference
Well,
between
now you're
you,
gonna see some
know,
real
getting
use
a
of
kill
this
or
crap
not.
because it's the major nations.
Yeah, it's coming
The
for,
major
nice
changes.
addition.
for America and
You
supposedly
can bring these,
Russia. So.
Well, we'll see. Yeah.
What a surprise, by the way. They're limiting it to 8 missiles, so you can't bring 16.
And then
Wonder why.
Yeah.
that we have
In real life, you would, right? Like,
Yeah.
you would fully unlimited.
the E version. Functionally, it's still an Apache. You have the main gun. You have the
So it's gonna be pretty strong.
majority of avionics. Of another vehicle that is
Because they were way faster than the spikes. They were like 540 meters per second. The spikes are like 180. Ain't that different?
Light tank. That,
The other thing as well, by the way, about the 8640, it has data link, which means that
Why this guy doesn't have the stats there, you know?
basically you can, with data link, you should be able to target and launch at several targets at the same time. But I don't think they're going to give it that. So
features
9.3 baby, it's a VFM 5. Let's go.
You're probably not.
Yeah, you were right about that one.
Enjoying being shot at anything.
I'm a VFM 5 loyalist after hating it for the longest time.
Very XM8, obviously. Adjacent, but
Apparently that vehicle has a secret cabal that do insanely well with it, because they keep trying to raise it in
trying to
VR.
put it up in VR.
For such a, when you look at it, it looks like such a normal vehicle, but then it just keeps being increased in VR.
Yeah.
With the XM8, I always thought, oh god, it's gonna topple over. Right, with this one, it doesn't look quite as much.
It's got the 7.1 reload, so isn't that the standard one for this?
Yeah, 105, 7.1, 6.7, and you have like the tower rotation is pretty standard. It's probably gonna have like what, like, well, for the American, it's probably gonna have
thermals, maybe.
7.4. Not even, I don't think it's gonna have thermals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the VFM doesn't have them, right? The
Oh,
Q4
true, yeah.
has. That one is already at 9.7.
gun tank like this in the main tree, so very cool. I'm a fan.
It's got a big ass.
And I think you're going to have being available in
The depression's a bit weird, but it's quite low silhouette. So
7.5, yeah, it's a
yeah,
bit of a
it's just
weird
an
one.
odd one.
Can we have a look at the ammo?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
DM33, brother.
We have
Ooh, for the American one, interesting.
What's just better than the VFM 5 then? Classic.
C76.
Classic.
No, so they have the same one. They have the same one.
I thought the VFM only had the C76.
No, when they raised it in VR, they put the M33 on it to justify it.
Never mind.
Powerfulness. Powerfulness?
Ample powerfulness.
Yeah, why does the Japanese flag look different?
The not native English coming through.
Oh, it's the normal flag.
Overall,
It's not the
good
battle
addition,
flag
as said,
anymore.
also in the Japanese tree. There's another vehicle that I will jump to immediately because it's a feature that I think personally is
this is more one for you. Yeah.
I didn't notice it. Goddamn, good item.
I will show this for you.
Let's see what Jan is interested in. Oh,
I just don't
it's
know.
it's a high tier,
It's a
top
top-tier
tier
plane.
plane with bunch of missiles and random crap.
I don't know.
It looks like a Block 70.
There's a lot of F-16 on the screen right now. I think let's just call it that. You have
You said it has those like weird things on
Yeah,
the side.
Jesus.
Yeah, that one is like I think it's the Block 70 that has that weird frame.
What an ugly F-16 this is. Oh, Jesus.
I still am fond of it, but I can understand it.
And
The conformal fuel tanks.
Hey, look, guys, it has all the standard weapons that everything has at top tier for Israel.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
the
really
new things
cool?
that this one brings is carrying AMRAAMs and Mavericks.
And glide bombs and spice bombs
Yeah, and glider.
that were all added last update. It's really cool though. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
what do these planes are gonna carry? So, it's carrying AMRAAM, it's carrying...
Oh, look, guys, it's completely different though, because you can add extra fuel tanks, unlike other planes at top tier. But yeah, cool. It's a really cool mechanic, actually.
Because this is, as mentioned, I think going to make anything that has to do with radar as a mechanic much easier. Because if you've ever played jets in this game and you've played around with radar, you will quickly find out that there is a ton of things that you need to keep behind.
Yes.
There's some stuff that is so like almost esoteric in trying to understand what you're doing.
Oh,
Esoteric, man. It's a fucking video game. You're not a story.
You must have learned that word the other day.
And so,
Yeah.
now
Bringing out the big words.
an on-screen ability for you to see
Esoteric. Like if it is some like hidden,
Oh,
if it is
man.
some hidden knowledge, it's a fucking video game, dude.
Use the buttons by, you know, going with the alt and
No,
the mouse
I
menu,
wonder how I
which
can
means
bind
that
keybinds to
not
play
only can
video
I just
games.
do like the easy stuff that I
Yeah,
think,
so they added all
you
of
know,
this
is like,
stuff. Oh no, they
standard.
talked
I
about
can
this stuff in
deactivate
the
it,
community
Really cool
update
feature.
post.
change
Yeah,
the
it's
scope
cool.
scale, you
Yeah.
know,
Really cool feature.
all of these
But
are
once again, it's
almost like
it's
the kind
another
of
one
like
of those
inner stuff that
things
you
which
understand
like
quite quickly because
you're
you have
using
the
your
press
mouse to
button and the
not
feedback
fly the
is there
plane and
immediately. But
instead
there's
clicking
some
random stuff on the
that
screen, you know.
really
Yeah.
It's difficult to do when you just have buttons and you don't really have a lot of feedback on your screen. So I can say I have my radar.
Yeah, like if you want to reduce some keybinds, you have this
to,
option.
Yeah.
Against that.
Pretty
you know,
much.
look straight ahead.
Just
You
don't
see
call
this
it
on
like
your screen with
esoteric
this,
and shit like
like,
that. Like if people want to
the
learn,
green
they're
markers
gonna
that were
learn.
already
So there's a
good
lot of people
addition.
playing.
But what I can do now is I can slay my radar facing the right. I can move it to the left. I can tell my radar. And
Imagine doing this while you're in the middle of a
I had
fucking
to, like,
battle,
have
though.
keybinds
This is
and I
the
had to,
problem
like,
with all of
play
these
around,
things.
and I had to,
Like you can, it's all good, it's all
have
well
to
and
have
good
an
doing
idea
it
of
in
what I
like a
was
test
doing in
drive
order for that,
and doing it
and that
like
was a
that,
lot
but
of
in an
effort.
actual
Now what I
battle,
can
are you
do is,
ever
I'm
doing
flying,
this?
Say I'm relatively
Not the
low,
majority of the
and
time,
I
I
want
would
to
guess.
look up with my
So
radar.
that's the
I
main
wanna
thing is that
look
a lot
up
of
to the
these,
left, because I know there
a lot
might
of
be
these
a guy
ideas
there,
and
and I wanna
certain
see if he's
around
there. So I
simplifying
mark my
things,
radar,
right?
Yeah.
and I
But then these
switch
guys
over,
grab them
and
and
now
try
my
to make
radar
them
is
more
looking in that
complex.
vertical area that I want
And
it
of course,
to look,
them that they
right?
try to pretend that they are
Say I'm flying high
just
and I
like,
want to
oh,
look
the
low.
top echelon
Same
kind of
thing.
guy. Like, okay, but then
I
don't
can
try
do
to
that
be
now.
like,
And then
oh no, it's a this,
if I
something
get a
like that.
lock, obviously this thing has a helmet mounted display. I can lock that. In the past, with, you know, you having
Who knows?
to
Maybe
manage
just
that,
tons
I
of people are
never
doing all of this
bothered
crap tech. We just don't know.
Yeah, maybe
fine-tuning of the
Yeah.
maybe
because
this is
it's
the new
like a lot of
groove. Who
technicality.
knows?
And
Yeah,
if I am in the heat of the moment, you know, when a plane is coming at me at Mach 1 and more, and I'm going towards it at Mach 1 and more, I'm not going to sit here and like try to figure out what I'm doing.
Those really
No, you're gonna sit
that-
here
that one
instead
from
and
the-
you're gonna
Because
sit
now,
here
like,
instead
I
and just click
recognize
on the
this guy 10
screen and do
kilometers
all
over
of this
there.
It's a
stuff.
double-edged
Yeah, like
sword.
what are you
right? Like, then
talking
have to
about?
click
Like,
you have to click your alt to show your cursor and then start clicking the buttons. Like, I don't think that argument applies anyways.
look how look how small some of the things are on the screen that you have to click. Like you have to be insanely precise with it.
Yeah.
Jesus
If anything, they
Christ.
kind of work as reminders of what your keybinds are. Of
Yeah,
certain features.
that
Yeah,
honestly,
apart from
that's the
being-
positive for me.
You have all
Yeah.
the other functionality over here as well. You know, I can switch between radar and IRC.
Also,
This is
if you are
something
going
that,
towards
Also,
each other
like
at
how
this
long have we
VR,
been showing this
I
crap?
never
How long have we
bothered
shown
IRC
this crap
myself.
compared to all of the other
on the
content
off
of the
chance
game?
that I somehow
Yeah.
managed to switch to that, I always freak out because I don't
yeah,
know how to switch
if
back.
you're
Now I have
going
one screen,
Mach 1 towards a
multi-function
person, they're
menu is
coming
kind of
Mach
the
1
same
to
thing.
you,
We had
you're
some
not
of this
fucking
already
around
in
with
the
your
game, but
radar,
if
you're
you
firing
compare
active radar
the
homing
amount of
missiles at them.
stuff that
Yeah,
you have
you're
on
just
your
throwing
screen
and then
right
praying.
now,
Yeah,
I have to
literally.
read
Spray.
all of that and try to recognize what
Like
I'm
once
actually
again,
trying
like
to do. By
as
the
much as
time
these
that I
guys
figure
like to
out
paint
what I
it, like
need
War
to
Thunder is not
press,
that much of a
I'm dead.
complex game, dude.
Right? With
When you
this,
reach the
it's-
higher VRs,
It's such a
and you have to learn some of these mechanics, if you're willing to learn them,
fighter jets too much.
as I
And
have
so
seen people do
for
time
me
and
and
time
actually a lot
again,
of other
you just
people as
kind of
well,
get in there
it's
and
quite
start playing,
daunting
and then
when
you're
Yeah.
fine.
work out these complicated
Then you're
systems,
fine.
and
If you're
having
not
them on the
interested,
screen,
then you
because
just
before,
stay away from
they
it, or
weren't
you're
really
just gonna
visible
have a
in the
bad
same way.
time.
You'd need to go
Yeah.
and find them
That's
and
how
stuff.
it
Now they're all there. You can see what they do by hovering over them. You can also optimize this as well. You can hide the buttons, hide the keys, really streamline it if you want. I think it will make it so that basically everyone can have a much more convenient time and learning radar.
I feel like
and be able to use
I
it.
feel like that one has to be the
Now,
first
say
prevision,
I
right?
wanna
Yeah.
Like okay, like you can just hide some of this stuff, you can
over
just
here.
show some of this stuff. If they've made,
Yeah, you can tailor it to
if
what
they
you
made that
want.
one,
basically.
yeah, if you
Yeah.
could tailor it
Look
exclusively to what you
over,
want, like
a
oh, I
little
want
bit
this
down.
one, but not this one. If you want this one,
Yeah.
that's it. And if you could fully modify it, I assure you
be
that
able to
nobody
lock
would
it,
have an issue with this
launch
stuff. But
everything
when they
out.
see all of this clutter and shit like that,
Yeah.
that's where you get some
I
issues.
mean, I have 6 M120s.
That poor MiG-15.
There's new visual effects for missile.
Yeah, and man,
controls
like
and
they
voices
handed
and stuff
the
as well.
they handed the fucking
And
stream
quite
to
a lot
this
of
idiot, and
sounds.
now we're showing this
So
plane
the sounds
for
of firing guns from the
for 5
cockpit and
minutes.
externally.
More than
How
5
many
minutes.
how many of you were
as well will
interested in the
have a much more
F-16I
accurate
compared
sounds,
to
like the
everything else in the
attack
update,
sound
by
as
the way?
well is much clearer.
No, so I know that they're
And,
showing,
same
apart
for
from
ground
showing the
forces
plane,
as
they're
well,
showing
so
the new
tank guns
feature
and
and
machine guns
whatnot,
sound
but
different too.
Enough of
we already got
I
it,
mean,
right?
this
Like
is
you already,
one of the
there you go.
like,
Yeah, I think
There
we're
we go.
figuring
things
stuff
for
out.
me because
Yeah.
I've like
no, for sure,
too much air. Too much air. So obviously that's, for me, this is a fantastic feature. But let's look at something else.
Yeah, I'll quickly cover some new additions for Germany in the World War II era.
War Thunder top tier skis are so awful, man.
Pre-series, like the early era, not pre-series, but the
so
earliest
boring.
Era. It's really nice because this thing had for the longest time it was a very old model. I think very early this one was made. And so seeing it refined here is really nice.
It looks cool.
So the Swedish captured one already has their model
captured.
No.
Bought. Thank you. It was bought. It was not captured. Come
So
on.
there's extra track armor on the turret.
For
which
Sweden?
is
Yeah.
fairly useful,
The fuck,
especially
they
for
bought it
this
off
one.
the French.
When this turret was
Oh,
manufactured,
what was the whole?
The fucking
when
the
they-
Germans
when they saw
abandoned.
it?
Yeah, the Germans abandoned it in fucking France. France got it, and then they
Oh.
sold it to the Swedish.
And then the Sweden had to do that entire ordeal when they had to like tow it back and everything.
Yeah, they had to like put it on a train
yeah.
car because their fucking roads couldn't handle it.
They needed some Germans to carry it over.
Yeah, they had to tow it through the forest. And they mainly used it as like gun practice as well, like shooting at it.
Yeah. Well, they use a lot for that.
Yeah.
Help you tank some shots there. So the
Looks cool though. Like,
It's
you know,
slightly more,
stuff like this
inward
to
pointed.
me is really awesome. Like
There's
the
another- I
T-34s in
can't
the last
show it without going
update,
to
Tag
answer them.
2P,
I'm setting my mouse.
this one,
But
and then the
there's
Tag
another
2H
internal
next
bit of
time. It's
armor
going to be
here.
great.
It shouldn't have too much.
They're
of
just an
an effect, but
objective
it's like a-
positive.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like, who is gonna be against? No, I
There's
don't
also
want high
tiny
resolution.
steel plate
I don't
here
want
to
high
protect the
resolution
ammo. It's probably
walls.
won't
I don't
do
want
too
updated
much.
walls.
But, maybe it can disrupt the incoming shrapnel a little bit. And yeah, it looks really nice. It's got the Zimmer on as well. Very, very pretty model update. And so I
Yeah,
think
it looks great.
The other
Big
Tiger
plus.
II, should have this in the future as well, the immediate future. I don't know if it will be 100% the next update. I would assume so, but I don't know. But it's in the works immediately, so it
Well,
should
they
be
made a deblog
coming
about
soon
it,
as
so you
well.
would guess
While
so.
we're here, I'll also show you the BF-109T2 Premium. Now, what does T stand for? 'Cause I can't remember.
Yes, baby.
Do you remember?
Ooh.
The Träger, maybe.
I think it's, yeah, carrier, I think it
Yeah,
means.
yeah. Träger,
So-
that's Träger.
Yeah. So this is the one of the 109 variants that were projected to be operated from the Graf.
This is a wide-winged
T2,
Emil series.
which doesn't have the carrier equipment on it, so it's a
Looks
little bit
cool.
lighter.
Ooh.
Aside from that, it's very, very similar to the E4.
A
series.
carrier plane
There's
without the
longer wings,
carrier
so the
equipment
source speed
apart
Yeah.
from the
is
wings.
at
So
times
this,
a bit
so
more
this
improvable.
one was,
But
this
aside from
is
that,
the
it's pretty much the
modification
same
of
as
the
the
one that
same
was supposed to be on the
ordnance
carrier.
option.
So the
I just think
T1
T kind of
is the
suffers
one
the
which
gel
had all
over
the
the
carrier
torpedo. It
equipment,
doesn't.
and the
It's
T2 is when they
I was just
removed all the
hoping
carrier
it's a bit
equipment so they could use it
on
on land. Because
So
basically,
standard bomber,
by
but
the
it does
point
have
of
the
this one
FFM
existing,
cannons, which are better.
they realized the Graf
So,
Zeppelin
one of
wasn't
my
going to
favorite
happen.
aircraft
So,
guns in the game. They're super reliable, and I'm going to play this a lot. It's my
so they
favorite
did
kind
actually
of
use this in the
Emil
war,
era
which
of
is kind of
109s,
fun.
and
Yeah,
it's
I
really
had
nice.
no idea
Only
about that
about
one. I
60
thought it was
of
more
these
of
are
a
made. It's quite a rare 109 overall.
I thought it was only like a
area.
Yeah.
rejected
So,
model. And
really
that's
nice to see. It's actually.
No, it
taken
probably
quite a
would have
while to
worked
get
on
a
the Graf
regular
Zeppelin, but
premium
they just
109.
couldn't
We've only
build
had
the
the
damn
A
thing. They just
version,
never finished
and
it.
then
Oh no, I
T2
mean,
was a really
I
while
mean
ago, so
from
it's not
the
like an
like in
available
general
version.
for
Oh,
the,
fair,
for the
fair.
plane.
So
I mean,
happy to
also
see
was
it.
Yeah, that
the
it went
PS7,
early.
which was
They really
the
went
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
at
from
some
the
point, yeah.
old-
Another
the
M55.
old Thunder League.
Yeah,
Oh.
prehistoric.
Everyone will
probably.
get it. Like, everyone
Yeah, I
will
think
get
this
it.
is for
The
about
Rejoice.
What is the
1,700
Z51?
roughly. Don't quote me on that. You'll be able to see it after the
Like
streams
cheap.
on the dev
Yes.
server. But it's a pretty nice entry level premium, super forgiving platform, of course, and it's lovely to see.
I've just
one of
realized
those.
BVD is going to
Very
spend
happy
like
about that.
30 minutes on that radar.
And of course the M55 here.
Ah man.
We're seeing a few of these.
There's also a vehicle at the end.
Could
of
somebody
the-
ask Oxy
Yeah, we'll take a
to
look at
change
that.
his
Yeah,
graphic
it's fine.
settings so it's not as like washed out
But you
on
can
his
show
next
some-
Yes.
Tea with Oxy stream or
Moving on to
something?
something more modern.
Like add a bit of contrast, please.
We have the BMD-4 M2.
Use the
Ooh.
The Russian
Look at
tree
that thing.
coming
Oh
first
no,
with
they
the,
added something to the
100mm gun,
SU-25.
which you will
Ah,
be
the new
able to
modeling.
see
They
the
mentioned it
typical
earlier
kind
on.
of like dual
Oh, did they? Fair.
The
Russian
new
HE
components and
or,
everything, the internal components.
ATGM,
Oh yeah.
which,
yeah.
you know,
I like on the 810.
Russia is kind of the only nation that really does this kind of like barrel launched ATGM stuff a lot. And it gives a lot of vehicles a lot of
China
uses,
doesn't exist.
At least
because of
at least
course,
they work.
you know, if this technology, it
But
would
China,
struggle a little bit
once
against
again,
very
forgotten
well armored
about.
vehicles, even in this battle
You
ranking,
remember when a lot of
we do
people
have a
were
30
using that like
millimeter gun with the APDF, but
GP-105
it's
missile on
kind of
the
like
Woma?
30
Like,
millimeter,
you're
I think good IFV as a vehicle.
So
as a
this one in
technical
real
vehicle,
life,
yeah,
the
one
difference is that it's
BMD.
supposed to have some
There was a
anti-drone
Russian
equipment
vehicle.
or whatever,
And the
isn't
premium
it?
element as well.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
major thing is it's
And,
another step
this
towards
version,
commonality
sorry,
of
this
parts
version is
between the
very, very similar to
BMP3
the
and the
other one.
BMD4.
I believe the only
Oh,
real
so it's gonna be
difference,
closer
slightly
to the
different
M
reload
more
time
than
for
the event
ATGM.
one, the
Yeah.
pure.
And aside from
the
that,
pure
it's just the
BMD4.
internal layout of
Yeah.
ammo is a little bit different. But other than that, it's
So
very,
it's
very
just
similar
it's
to
another one of
the
those
Yeah, yeah,
Russians
yeah.
trying to get
Check around, like,
efficiency on building their stuff.
The
The one with all that stuff, I think, is a later variant, which is surprising because this thing's from like a year ago or something.
Field that as well.
I see.
Nice little addition.
They just wanted to add one to attack tree, I guess.
Yeah.
One that brings
There it is.
more utility.
Looks
We
so
have
dumb.
one of the
Looks like one of those corrugated
very
like
obvious,
metal sheets you wash clothes
you're
with.
not going to be able to hide it.
Looks like a
The book
pallet.
system, which
Tour rotation speed 0 degrees per second.
feels an extremely
that?
Oh, the
powerful,
spider does the
tool.
same. Yeah,
I
with
know,
the-
yeah. So it doesn't. It's 360.
Launch the
Yeah, it has a
same
laser
system where you have
rangefinder.
EL
Sure,
that you can
why not?
deploy.
Fuck it.
The main radar unit.
Why not?
The range is 40 kilometers away.
To me, it's a very iconic vehicle.
Yeah, it really
Look at
is.
that
Very
big.
recognizable as well. There's like,
It's incredibly
Malaysia
iconic.
Airlines detected.
you know,
It's
just a-
iconic
just a
for
huge
unfortunately
blob
the
of
wrong
vehicle in
reasons
general.
though,
The
because
huge
it has
radar
quite
I
unit
won't
a
call
as
this
well.
iconic.
I will
it has
go over this
quite
again
an
so you can have a look.
interesting history of shooting down things it's not
You're
supposed to
probably
shoot
not going
down.
to launch at somebody
But
that is
yeah.
70 kilometers away,
Malaysia
but
Airlines
you
detected.
could, so there's no escape. Very powerful system.
And the launcher vehicle can operate on its own as well, just not with the same level of complexity, but
Yes.
it can operate.
It has,
Oh,
it has its own
interesting.
tracking radar over here.
That looks pretty
Again,
cool.
Huge missiles, I think.
Big boys.
In terms of missile size, correct me if I'm wrong here, but we're like
Very
the upper
big.
echelon of like
Yeah, that's a very,
missiles in general that we have.
Yes, iconic.
very hefty.
It's a
car.
large
Yeah.
missile. Big boy.
Have you got the decals on the the edition?
Yeah, have you
Reminds me of
ever-
DCS that call every plane like a legend.
Speaking of decals, we'll have quite a good set of.
How can you
coming
not
quite soon as
be
well. They're not quite
100%
ready yet to show you, but I think
interested
we'll,
in random
able to see those
Sam
guys.
pieces, Alex?
I
I can't believe this. They are iconic because they sit
Next,
there all day
We have a new
and
Mi-35
are really
version.
interesting.
You can already see it up.
Well,
here.
in our
We
lifetime,
already
in our
have one
lifetime, you only see
Mi-35,
them
and we've had it
taking
in the
down
game for a while now.
civilian
But,
planes. So I feel like that's the
this
interesting.
one now
Time
is
to time, you
a,
just take down an airliner.
Squadron reward
Yeah.
vehicle.
Just gets in the way.
It has the
Yeah, and then they just try to
the
sweep
same
it under the
system
rug.
that you showed on the A10.
Oh, this is the
You
new
can
Squadron
see here, like,
Mi-35.
some of these systems are
Yes.
damaged.
So the
quite
export
a few
Mi-35, if I remember.
Yes, too.
I don't know
No,
if
it's
there's a
gonna be
huge
an-
difference.
But, you know, just
It's
hovering, bouncing
11.7.
over
Not
the
the
so it's quite
Vikia.
fast.
you can see how like
What?
if
Yeah,
damage
that's
specific
why.
systems,
It's an
you're going to be
11.7.
able to disable specific
Vikia.
portions of what a helicopter does. So that's.
I thought it was going to
be
be pretty much
way
the
to
same
counter
as some of those
some of the,
497, so with some
effectiveness of some
extra.
helis.
So it was going to be like
Definitely.
10-3 or
And
whatever.
This is the thing that I wanted to mention. It comes with the Vickers.
So it's going to be a
which
squadron for the Soviets
in my
and the
eyes is
Indonesians
just,
for Japan?
One of the most powerful.
I think it's in the
helis,
standard tech tree
missiles that
for
we've had.
Japan.
For a very long time in the game.
Oh,
I mean,
interesting.
I think
Yeah.
Everybody knows the reign of the Ka-52 for a while, because of how powerful the weaker missiles are. Great to see
Yeah.
another vehicle that can bring them not just the Ka-52 and Ka-50.
Does this have a bullshit DIRCM as well?
With the little
Yes.
box that you have here. I think I can show that immediately and switch over to the S.
No, because they take that
because we
mechanic
mentioned
as
that
a
earlier. It comes with
as
the
like a
same
step
thing.
forward. They would be higher in BR.
True.
Where's
Yeah, all of
the
them-
where's
all
the
of them
one
should
for
have it as
the?
well.
Yeah, I want to hover over the one. Yeah, the weapon control one. I think especially with the SU-25, I don't know if you want to do head-ons too much.
Guidance
Yeah, it's
weapon.
gonna-
That might be, like it's a very tanky vehicle overall, of course. But if your weapon systems can't work anymore,
Yep.
might want to reconsider it sometimes. It's
But when they mean guidance
nice
system is
change,
probably
too,
for
because
like the
also all of the
complex
SU-25
weapons,
vehicles.
right?
Yeah.
The majority of these things are throwing the
which
are throwing like
you know,
S25s. Well, I guess like
you-
all of
in
these
the tree
things are
itself,
gonna have
there's a
it.
bunch.
Yeah, I'm guessing they'll do it
Well,
of the
we
board
have, like,
for all the
one
SU-25s.
or
Because I don't think that
we're
stuff
in the
changed
game, but this is a
internally on
family
them.
of vehicles that has so much utility.
No,
and
only
so many
the
weapons
T
and so many
the T is
advanced,
different,
you know,
but not
capabilities
even.
is
not
great.
I wonder
even
if-
that
Some
much.
of them
I wonder
will
if they'll
feature,
update the
and,
39.
Yeah,
That's-
it's a
They
nice one.
should be. That's why that
to
one is a
change
T
the dynamic
derivative.
of, like,
Yeah.
It's a Su-25
uh,
T derivative. So.
probably how some people will play them and how you can counter them.
Yeah, nobody plays the Su-25. Hopefully some people can play them.
Oh, this is one of the top vehicles of all time.
Yeah, it's
He likes to
very
say this is-
underutilized
but
vehicle.
It's true.
I like vehicles like this.
Hey.
Lord, give us patience. Hey, there you go.
Very, very early
When you only play top tier air all day, it turns out your
it does look a little bit.
your ideas are a bit limited.
Even from like 10.0. You get
By the way,
disconnected from reality.
2-pounder 3.0. Let's go, baby.
This one was an odd one because apart from the gun, it's supposed to be exactly the same as the other round.
Yeah, it pretty much is. Yeah.
So,
it's more like
I always thought they were gonna treat it a bit harshly because it's gonna be like, no, it's too strong to be put down.
It's got so much armor.
It can work beyond.
It got so much armor.
The stabilizer has APHE for the side shots. The reload is really quick.
And they increased the VR of the goddamn Valentine, so some people are just wrecking with these 2-pounders.
Once again, just British players are better than everybody else.
Cromwell.
Another show of dominance from the British players.
Stop it. They're not genetically superior. Stop it.
So it will let you kind of feel that more frontline aggressive role, and you need to play like that because
hey, they're gonna get another F-18. Oh no, that's the Brit F-18.
The Australian one, yeah.
Yeah, Australian and
yeah, they did the devlog for it today.
It's like huge body and a small head kind of vehicle.
Yeah, so you've got the high pen AP and the APHE for those side shots and weaker vehicles. It works pretty well.
It's a head on the side.
Yeah.
It's 3.0.
So, but yeah, if you angle it, especially like it's about 100 millimeters roughly.
Wow.
So, and if you angle the turret as well.
Is there any 3.0 vehicles that can't pen 100 millimeters?
Yeah.
Actually, maybe some Swedish ones.
If it's hit by big enough APHE, it will spread out and damage the crew.
Classic.
100 millimeters straight out, it's
a weak spot too. But
over distance.
But most of it, as you can see, is like 70.
Like rushed shots.
Rushed shots.
So you're gonna still meet the like the long 75 actually.
True. Yeah, 3.3.
Here after the Crusader Mark II.
Yeah, a 3.0.
On the left-hand side of the tech tree? That's weird.
3 millimeters of armor. The only downside of it is if you peek somebody and then you shoot back with your toothpick there, you're not gonna do well. 90 millimeters of pen is okay. Yeah. Especially at 3.0, like against weaker armored stuff. If you run into KV1, I don't know. But
you do have other
if you're on a normal Sherman, you're also gonna struggle with
heavier armor.
It's alright.
Yeah, the standard Sherman is 3.7 nowadays, or 3.3.
Nice to see in the tree.
There is one at 3.3. Yeah,
we have HMS Samarez as well here. I don't know too much about it.
Samarez.
I think this was involved in sinking Scharnhorst actually with torpedoes.
Samarez.
I can't remember too much.
It's an S class.
A little bit of a gap in the early destroyer line for Britain because.
Do you remember a devlog how this one? I guess there wasn't.
No, there wasn't.
420mm guns. It has the nice color scheme as well on the top, which I really like. I like the look of these destroyers.
It looks cool. I think the visual model is really nice. I just don't know how useful it'll be. Because it's one of those, oh cool, we have another 4.3 destroyer that's gonna get caned by the 5.0 destroyers.
Which is
again.
I guess that operation works for a whole bunch of vessels. I know what you mean.
Nelson is basically just a slightly more forgiving version of Rodney. So the crew complement is higher and it has more anti-air protection. It does have a
pay to win.
Armor, I think, at the front here
Sad.
In place of the torpedoes.
Oh, it has like 300 more crew. What the fuck is that? That's crazy.
A little bit more survivable, better anti-air defense.
Look at this.
Literal pay to win.
Torpedoes at the front.
Sad.
But still a very nice one.
You also get a really cool Nelson profile picture, which sucks because I kind of want it. But I'm not going to spend like $100 for a profile picture.
It's so weird at the back.
Yeah. That's the sad thing about those that then they're just gonna go forever.
Yeah.
No, the front is like imposing, strong, powerful, and the back is just kind of oops.
Yes. Sorry. All those guns, not very imposing. Fair enough.
Under some more
like the nerve center of the chip on the back of it, like
no.
The British tree doesn't show them a
little
bit of a vehicle there at the end. We have 3 new F-18s that are joining the ranks.
I heard my native land.
Which, well,
no, you're going to be legally required to buy this one. Forget about the Nelson. You're going to have to get this one.
Going to have to become sponsored by the Canadian state.
I think we've seen it on especially on the US FA-18s that we have.
It's a Hornet. It has all the same weapons as it has all the same weapons as the American premium Hornet. Apart from, I think this one gets like extra rockets. I think
so, yeah, because it uses the CRVs.
Yes, but
the-
everything
it's
else is
closer
the
to
same.
Swiss one.
9L and M7P kind of compartment. As you can see here, I think
Yes.
to 8 missiles. On
Yes,
the,
it's like the Swiss
premium
one.
Pro
It's like the
version.
Swiss one. I think you forgot about Switzerland in the game.
Similar to some other nations, but
He plays
kind of
top tier
filling
air, so he must
a
know
gap
about
and
it.
role that
That's how it
Yeah,
works.
no, so
the
you can
version we have so far.
actually put
Also, of
your
course,
radar
the
at
Linktree
like
version.
70 degrees,
This is the,
and then if
I
somebody
think the
flies at
Australian one.
72 degrees, you need to change it.
The
And then...
Australian FA-18A,
Yeah,
kind of same thing again. You have a compartment of complement. Why am I saying compartment?
Just say they're the same as the American
complement
ones.
of,
When the F-18,
missile loadouts over here, some close air support.
the
stuff.
F-18s
This
were
is the
news
Mavericks.
like
On this particular one,
In what,
6 months
February?
ago, wasn't it?
March?
Yeah,
Yeah.
On the 12th
March.
which no, it's not exactly limiting because you still have ordnance, but obviously
It's
better. And then the the top tier one, which is able to field M120s. Of course, a bunch of other close air support options as well.
Same as the
Mavericks
other
have
one.
A lot of GPUs, some JDAMs, and the M9M. You can use this like
Fucking
one.
hell.
I personally,
Ridiculous.
whenever I play air, I usually I don't do close air support because
Oh my.
I only play air basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Could
Oh,
we-
that's good to
it's
see
just,
from a representative
yeah.
of the company, right?
I-
Like, I only play
Only-
one
could be the
specific
airman.
Only
area of the
plays
game.
like
in a way.
30% of the game.
As you can see
That's
here,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
old missiles,
Thank
I
God,
only
thank-
play like
with the
one.
racks, you can obviously
Thank God we
use
have
a
him
lot
on
of,
to talk about the whole of the game.
GPUs
How
and,
can you say
other
something
ground,
like that and not
support,
reflect on it? And
ordnance,
how
and
bad
you
it
mix and
sounds.
match it with
Oh.
which
Jesus
very
Christ.
nice, gives Britain more capabilities.
Yeah, it's nice to see the representation for
Yep.
Australia as well and Canada.
Yeah.
Yes, the Commonwealth.
Well said,
in
Oxy. That
play
is
over
the
here.
actual point.
Absolutely.
And,
Well done. You've done it.
then
To
you
get
might already
content
see
in
it.
the
I think
game.
This is
The tallest boy.
yeah.
Oh,
I did
boy.
joke about it
Goddamn.
previously. I feel like every new patch that is
There's a
currently
new
coming,
tallest
there's
boy, yeah.
there's a new skyscraper that is appearing in the game. I think we had the what
He
was
doesn't
it?
play
The
ground,
Spider
though, so-
for Israel, where I was like, okay,
He just
this
Yeah,
said
is
if you
that.
play,
the
if you only
largest
play
vehicle
air,
that we've
like
ever
now
had.
all of
This
your
thing is
whatever
so
you say on
huge
ground is just
that you
bullshit.
cannot
Yeah, it's
shoot
completely
the
pointless.
antenna, which
Yeah.
has like 3 different
Let Oxy
portions
talk,
that are,
please.
like hydraulically controlled when you want to bring it down. Right. Good luck hiding with this because this is a 5-story building, right? And the TEL system, of course, is big as well. Fills one hole. That
Sadly, you have to
British,
unlock the good missiles on these things.
I know.
systems had so
They-
far.
You have to grind out
Comes
the
with a very
ERs.
powerful missile as well.
Is it?
Want to hover
Yeah,
over here.
he's
The
just
rank
he's
three.
just realized it isn't
We are
that
not
powerful.
quite as fast as the book missile, 1,000 per second as maximum speed. But if you look, I think
Just-
Show the other one in
not going to
comparison.
launch at
Let's see if
anything
there's an
critical
issue.
on
I
this
saw
one.
his like
It's kind of
fucking
like
brain go,
Mach
oh
Yeah, like-
shit.
It's arbitrary
Effective
after a
range
point.
is
Oh,
going to
man.
be very good.
Oh, yeah, the effective
gives
range.
you,
Man. I know all of
uh,
this by memory.
A lot of abilities.
It's
here.
worse than most of the other missiles, but it's a huge
Yes,
upgrade
as
over the
well.
Canada
That's
dats.
also
So.
Yeah,
That's-
every
that's the main
nation.
thing.
Every
you
nation
have
should have one of
trouble
these.
getting
Yeah,
them on the screen,
exactly.
And then,
Could be unfair if it wasn't.
just like double the size. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
got a
absolutely
tall
huge
radar.
vehicle. I think good addition.
Best thing to learn, by the way,
covers,
about the devlog
kind of like
on
air
from the
support
devlog on
again.
this, there is literally one stationed
looking
on the
next
Falkland
thing.
Islands, just as a big
but I
FU
think
to
before
Argentina. So.
talking about
Oh,
that,
and I
will just
heard
immediately
that their
switch over it.
F-16s got their radars
start looking
artificially
at, the
neutered
upload.
to be
It's so
below the
cool
range
looking.
of
I
the
really
Sky
like it.
Saver.
It's such a
I think this
Yeah, they were
is
suspecting
that's
that
so
one,
funny.
that they got like
Even though I
forcibly
like playing
limited
air a lot,
to
this is
beyond that
probably
range.
the one that I think is the coolest vehicle.
Oplot.
Edition, because this
The
it
BM
just looks so
Oplot.
unbelievably armored.
Oh,
you
it
know?
has a
Like,
good
you
door
have
rotation,
this,
good
you have this,
reload.
like array of
Yeah,
like,
but
side armor,
its armor
completely
isn't
covered
ready
in
yet.
tracks. They have a lot of like.
They'll
even
probably
things
sell
on
the same
front.
weak spots though,
Even your
right?
smoke launchers are kind of.
Yeah, well, you should be in
Yeah.
the same
You have
places, doesn't matter
even
where it is. But
one thing
do you know if the
that, I
transmission is better?
personally think
It should
going
be
to
better,
show
yeah.
Some people when they're fighting this.
Ah, there you
Of
go.
course, the
Well,
whole
that's why it's a
plate is something
12.0.
you're not going to shoot
I'm
on
putting
the
a lot of
screen.
faith on this
But on
thing.
this, if you try to shoot the low
The armor's
you have a
unfinished.
rubber,
It's
Yeah,
not
if you're-
ready. It's not ready.
Yeah, and
It's
if you're
not
trying
ready.
to shoot the exact
Why are you
same
shooting
place
with
where you
heat?
shoot
lower
every
than
Soviet plane.
the lower front plate itself. So I do believe that we're going to see people just miss because they're shooting a little bit too low and it's going past. And
a lot of T-80s also have those flaps, but could we,
compartment.
whatever,
the ERA is plays
he doesn't play ground.
We can't show the
Yes.
exact protection.
he literally said he only plays that.
Literally right now.
It's still like, you know, it's still not quite finished, but as you can see here, this is a lot of layers of protection. You even have an APS system. Let me hover over that again.
And a very nice
Protection for
reverse steer as
nothing.
Active protection system? Wait,
Which is,
what?
That is a
Oh,
for,
fuck off.
Not a lot
Never
of
mind.
serious things.
Never
It's only a
mind.
story. Like
Goddamn story.
Like all of this, that's from people that don't know.
Yeah.
That don't play the game or this area of the game.
They just
They
go,
see like
ooh,
all
APS,
has
wow.
layers over layers of protection. Like it's only ERA protection.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not heat
chemical.
protection.
But,
it's good to have, but it's not.
it
Not a
is a little bit
substantial
of a switch
factor.
because
I wish I
Because
could.
his APS is a store. I want to
stop
stop
it in
anything.
the factory here to talk about that.
Oh, there you go.
Because-
Right hand side.
There it
The
is.
current top of the line vehicles for Japan, especially the Type 10.
Are they going to update them? Updated models? Updated models?
Kind of is, right? It doesn't have a lot of armor. You have a very powerful gun. You have very good mobility, but you can't really brawl, you know, in like a lot of situations.
Are you fucking.
Yeah, you can do
What?
Points where, like,
What are you
some-
talking
some
about?
vehicles that are, you
Never
know,
mind.
just
Okay.
IOPs
Yeah.
running around will have an okay time trying to get
Tech,
side
why do
shots
they
and,
keep
like,
changing the VR of vehicles with low reloads?
The Oplot would have
It's
is
'cause
so
they're
much
car
better
brawl,
because
Alex.
with the it's very
Yeah,
easy
because
to
you only
point
brawl
out
when
quickly,
you
but this you
have
spend a little
armor and
bit
you
more time,
bounce
and
shots,
that
right? That's
little
what
bit more time
brawling
is gonna
is.
really help. So
All I'll say, by the way,
Very well armored,
guys,
very
is
cool
you saw
looking,
me
and I think
recently spade
especially for
the
Japan,
TKX
kind
and
of
also the
like
Type
the
10. So
Add something.
all I
that,
can
Go
say is
play the
I
higher VRs of the
disagree.
game
which
and
role
try to
was in
wonder
third
why
place
so many people are
so
using
far.
these vehicles.
I think
And,
it has a little bit worse gun depression, but
Because they
I
can't
think
brawl.
it's one of those where the
Yeah, it's because they
top
can.
of the
That's why I
hull is
always
slightly
hated all of that
angled
bullshit
down,
words
so it
on
has
the
like an
terminology.
extra
I know,
layer
yeah.
technically.
Yes, the banana barrel over here.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Can we check
Like it's
the
always made by these
transmission
idiots
skill?
just to try to
Put it
show
on
more
30.
intelligent or
I
more
know,
capable
yeah.
than ours.
They just
It's always
say,
the same
oh, there you
thing.
go.
Actually,
32.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
There you
There
go.
we
Yeah,
go.
that's why it's a top tier.
That's what
Which
matters.
is,
That's what matters.
Yeah. And it probably has
interesting,
like
to be
high
honest.
resolution
nice.
thermals and
Yeah.
whatnot, right? Like, look at that giant ass
It's not the only
optic.
vehicle that is coming as part of the.
It should
the factory, of
also-
course. We have the.
They wait. What's the
edition.
round?
I think
Did they not
this
show
is
the
an
round?
Anti-air gun that
They
is
didn't,
filling
they
a
didn't.
gap that
Yeah, from, like-
existed.
Oh, it's got like a bright
Yeah.
green
Because
camo. That's kind
you
of
have
fun.
You have the Mitsubishi Sub 12 over here, and then you have the Type 87. Obviously, that's a good gun, but you kind of, you know, there's an entire battle rating lore where you will have an AA gun that, you know, it might not be.
Right, that doesn't happen in any other nation,
able to
right?
shoot very far because, of course, it's a 20.
They have
millimeter,
improved that a
but,
lot over the last
especially
few
at
years.
73, it should
Yeah,
allow
but
you
in
to,
that
you know,
particular area, like
Yeah, I
there's so
know,
many
yeah.
that the same happens. It's like
then
with
you also
Britain and
see
the
the
Skink, and then you pass to the Falcon
M68
at
text-to-speech. We
E3.
already have a couple of these in the game. This is functionally the same as some of the other versions that we have, but
No, we are,
again,
right?
kind
Sad.
of, a
It
similar
shouldn't.
thing.
It
feels
shouldn't
like
because
so
that's
far
only an
it
American
didn't
thing.
necessarily have felt Industry a little bit.
Yeah, this is
stronger.
the thing.
And then-
The addition of the ground tech tree for Thailand doesn't
Yeah, but return,
actually
we talked about
fix
it in the
any of the
US tree.
problems for
Of course,
Japan
this
right
was
now.
sold to, I think,
These-
100 units
Yeah,
or so were bought by
I'm not
Thailand.
sure.
I feel like if they wanted
something
to
like
target
that,
more areas, it would have been the
As a
even though they're still
export,
boring, but the lower
vehicle
VR stuff,
design
right? Like
Yeah.
US
a normal
company.
M48, so you can have that 7.7 area
gives
that is
you
pretty bare bones.
Very good utility in Japan
yeah.
because it kind of adds this
And the
like,
ones below.
light, very mobile vehicle. Of course, you had
Yeah, you already have the Type
wheeled
16s.
vehicles that were filling
That's
this,
the main
like,
thing, is
very
that imagine at
mobile,
9.0, you have your
wireless,
two Type
like a
74s, you
track
have your
vehicle.
The
RCD,
Type
Type
87, Type
89,
89.
and then at
Very good
9.3 you
solution.
start to incorporate
And,
the ones you mentioned, Type 16 and whatever.
Together
So
with
Yeah.
some of the other
they're good to
stuff,
have, but
like,
It complements what was there very
yeah.
nicely.
imagine for
And,
people that don't have that many
again,
crews,
another
right? I
vehicle
guess
that
it's
I
going to
think
be
is a good
preference.
Yeah.
thing that fills the gap in the Japanese tree. Is
Does
the
this-
Also, this
Indonesian,
one is going to be the
MI-35.
standard MI-35.
Doesn't have a
I thought it
V-car.
was also
Oh.
going to be
Has
that
the,
MI-35P.
Yeah, so did I.
30mm,
I didn't realize Indonesia
Um,
used the standard
ish
one.
cannon, this like double barrel thing.
I think that's the one they actually
which-
use, not the other one.
Oh,
The
fair.
other one is like an export thing.
Freely swivel it,
That's
which
fun.
means you have to point your nose exactly at the target you want to shoot. But
You're
you
never
can
using the gun.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
not
little bit-
happening.
Very powerful.
Yes, yeah,
At the moment,
that one is
it's,
such a
on
gimmick, dude.
branch after the
The annoying thing
H1
about these kinds is
Yeah,
that you
you
have to
research that
unlock
with
their
Rango
useful
CS.
equipment, and it's
Yeah.
like a rank 3 or whatever.
And there you go. Which, it being at kind of this like
Another
97
vehicle
area,
where there's like more.
a lot of the
They've just
helicopters
added
that we
all
have
the
in this,
vehicles at the house that
In the
are
same,
already
yeah.
there.
Japanese are
Yeah, so
tough.
Oh my god.
And those are good.
I guess
but
there
they
is a bit
have
of a choice between the core
limited
and this one,
range.
but yeah, they're just in
and
the...
this being able to
they're
use
just in the same one.
some, you know,
9
longer
and
range missiles over
114s.
here.
Ah, yes, the Sturm. It's a very long range.
Yeah, it's just the
fucking standard
It's
Sturm.
just the Heinz.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's just the Heinz.
Kind of like big MI series helicopters, usually also very survivable.
Yeah.
Again, comes with all the avionics blocks to balance it out a little bit more.
Could we move on? Just say it's the same as the one in the Russian tree.
Look, I would say that for the long-term content for the game, the good stuff about this thing is that it signals that the Indonesians might come to the game, and particularly they might come to Japan, so they can receive extra reinforcements.
That's
Why
true.
does it keep closing the information?
I don't know.
I think this is
You guys a tick or something?
modern upgraded
Derby Python trees. There you go.
F5 that we have in
The ultimate.
Be interesting to see how this thing does.
Yeah, it's 13.3.
For this one.
It's pretty high.
Because of that, with
That's
one,
they-
I think they had
They
to,
took away a
they take it
gun.
as pretty.
change portions of like the
Shit.
the nose.
It's the usual one, right?
Avionics
Full
package.
extra avionics.
They removed one of the guns, I assume, for that one. There's probably more. I mean, I think this doesn't quite do it justice.
No, it's probably it's a little bit bigger internally. Yeah.
I doubt it. It's nose. They didn't make the nose bigger.
It's the things that are not molded in the game, like all of the electronics that would be in the space that gun was using.
You have very powerful missiles in this one. Only 4, but 4 very powerful missiles. I mean, Typhoon 3.
No, Python. Yeah, Python.
There we go.
Python, yeah.
Just having a bit of a brain
like it
fart.
says over there. Yeah, like it has over there.
But a
Like,
claptrap
do
time.
you have a script? Like, what's he like?
Frequently get killed
Yeah.
by these, so they're kind of infamous for me, because they really just track very well.
Oh,
So
clearly not.
Oh, that's good.
yeah, well, they track very well also into me. So very
Good
hard
missile
to
keeps being
very hard
good.
to dodge. Very cool missile.
Good luck
And the very
facing
reason for it
14 O's,
have,
14
radar
trees with 4
capabilities on
missiles.
the,
From the
F5
very
is very
small
cool. You
amount of
obviously
people
have
that
some
I have
castles
seen
as
and
well,
heard about
which,
playing the Colombian Mirage, the Kafir,
especially
Colombian
the Japanese
Kafir,
over
their
here,
main
I'm
complaint is that it's too high in BR
slotting in into the
because they gave it those missiles and it doesn't justify
Tie line,
it
yeah.
being,
kind of
being
like
that high
yeah,
up.
exactly, the tie line.
So
where you
hopefully
have,
this one doesn't really suffer the same.
another vehicle kind of
the same
like filling this gap
syndrome.
between 11.3 and the 12.7 or 16. Very cool. All right.
Yep.
I see.
Very
that you want to talk
cool.
about it.
Yeah, I'll quickly
So,
cover Sugar. It's a bit of an
The
interesting.
other.
Does you remember that thing?
It's
You remember
kind
that
of-
Kafir?
it's
That's
really like a
supposed to
destroyer.
have like you can carry like
It's
2
a mine
pitons
layer.
and then 2
Yeah, yeah.
derbies, or
Very
you can carry like
slow.
full
Only,
derby and
yeah,
whatnot.
Yeah, the
7
premium
tons
one,
an hour.
right? Was
It's
it?
very
the
bulky.
event
It's
one.
Oh, the
got
event
a
one, yeah, you're
complement
right.
of 445. 4 guns, pretty standard really for the BR.
So this was a mine layer,
ton
and it
of
could
mines,
technically carry
probably more.
500 mines.
So it does kind of fall
But,
into
it looks like in game-
500?
to an area where
In
the
game,
mines
they're
can
only
be
giving
deployed
it
properly.
60.
But it is very bulky. I'm kind of
500.
interested to see how it works because it's very easy to hit.
Yeah.
But it's got a lot of crew. It's going to be hard to knock out. The ammo is pretty well protected. So it's very survivable, but very easy to hit.
This
I
is
don't know
gonna
how that's
bully
really going to,
coastal vehicles again.
crossover. So it's a nice one. It's a very interesting ship. I don't know too much about it. But from playing around with it, I'll definitely give this a go when the update comes out. So yeah, it's nice
Is
to
it in the
see this.
coastal tree
Something
or
that
the
wasn't
blue
there
water
before,
tree?
so it's called the Seer. And moving on to China, I will show you the Qing 6.
There's the
Wing
VT4.
A advanced B6.
NVIDIA
blue.
It's blue.
55
It's
has
got
quite
better
nice
engines.
so it's much faster. Well, much. It's
at the same BR.
faster relatively.
It's also a G
for
premium,
such
so
a
it can get
bulky,
fucked.
plane
There you go.
like
That's
this.
a proper
So
assessment,
armor
right?
is
Like it's
basically the
much
same as
faster.
the incendiary
Bullshit.
bombs
No,
that
it's
are very
relatively
using.
faster.
Yeah.
Correct.
And also just
Correct. Like don't try to don't try to
Oh,
deceive people.
No, don't test
Oh,
drive
yeah.
the King 6,
Oh, yeah,
man!
for a while. So
What are we
previously, when your gun is
What are we
completely
doing?
fast, so like here, there's
Can
no
show
rocket.
new vehicles.
Your
That's
gun has
like the
been staying in
Queen
a static
6. Who's the
position,
Queen?
but as you can see,
You.
the dorsal turret here is following where I'm pointing. So right now I can't fire, but if I slowly move it up, it's already there and it'll start firing. So if there's
Oh,
somebody
that's
approaching
actually
you
kinda
from down
cool.
here, for example,
Yeah.
Alright,
as soon
fair.
as they get into the view, the gun is already
Yeah, so
there and
if
it's looking at them.
if you don't know
So
what
that
he's
will
talking
really
about,
speed up the
basically
reaction time of the guns,
beforehand,
like AI
if
and,
you went
control
out of the range of the turret, it would
And,
reset
it's
to
really
its
nice in
default
ways
position,
because
so
from
therefore it would
movement,
have to turn again. But
yeah,
now
so
it's going to
show
go
that.
to that
Aside from that,
position
it's
where
just
it's
a
close
faster
to where you're
B6 with
looking,
some,
and then you'll be able to go in. So
ordnance options,
that's
and
actually
it's the
quite a big buff
first,
for turrets.
premium bomber for China.
That's
They
quite
didn't have
nice.
one before, so I think this is a really good pick. And,
And you know that
one I'm really happy
lately
to see.
apart from the select few bombers, have been on that
You've got
odd
some more
place
stuff to
that are
observe
not
as well.
very,
Yes.
are not very strong.
Yeah.
Still,
People use them
briefly, just want to mention
to
it.
grind
but
that grind.
I've fallen victim to like my machine gunners not like, you know, being in a position that I thought that would be, especially when you're like
That's
mid-maneuvers.
true.
So that's personally a change that I really,
Yeah, it's
really
really
value
nice.
that I think is very good. All
Really
right,
nice.
coming back to some other vehicles.
This guy doesn't play bombers.
Like, some people have
I don't
already
know
spied
what to say.
on.
He
on
plays
Europe.
top tier
We have
fighters.
the VT4 coming.
Maybe he
as
played
an
like
entry
10 years
vehicle
ago
for
and he was
China.
like, back in my
Sitting
day.
right behind
Back in my
the
day.
MBT 2000.
M55
And
Chinese edition?
comes
Did
with
Thailand use the
some
M55?
advancements, compared to
Yeah,
the
the Taiwan.
You finally, you know, have your smoke cartridges. Which
Yeah, the
on the
VT4,
MBT
also known
2000,
as
you
the
can just kind of machine gun them.
MBT 3000,
If
is
you wanna
after the
troll somebody
MBT
that is,
2000.
And before the
you have a quite
VT4
easy time with that
A1,
one.
which we already
If
have.
you have a very nice, like, kind of predictive armor layer. And
So
back
this
on
is
the
just
front
like the
of
VT4 A1 without an
It's very
APS,
modern.
right?
You have
Pretty sure.
I guess so, because
Yeah.
if they're justifying it having a lower, because
very
the
good,
round is the same, everything
shell.
else is the
It's a very
same.
aesthetically pleasing
Yes.
vehicle as well. Like I love how these.
So it's just it's just the
I
APS.
agree. It's kind of this like.
Is that technically this one is a
fusion
tad bit
between,
worse than the 99A
like
because
the Western MBT
it has
with, like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
it has a worse
design
armor
philosophy
profile,
with, like, a
particularly
very
it has
protected
a
frontal turret.
higher,
And I think
like a
obviously,
higher
like,
mounted, a
the
bigger
Russians
overall,
conceded
like
this
low
was
plate, so it's
for,
just
like,
easier to
Russians
shoot,
be
and these
serious
things are
tanks.
like way less
Still reverse
survival
as
here
well.
than the Soviet ones.
Let's
And also it
look
has
at
a weaker
which is
engine
quite
and transmission.
fast, yes.
So
I mean,
even
if
though
you
it's
compare, like,
good,
the T64
it's better than the
to
Soviet
to
ones.
You are an
It's
arcade.
weaker than the 99A that just
You are
flies
right.
around the place.
So crazy
Whichever,
thinking this
but we're
vehicle has
still not slow.
2,500 horsepower in
I'd say
arcade.
horsepower was like
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
3,000.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like in my end, that was like with the 1500.
Yeah, but very powerful vehicle. I would say.
Oh, would you?
Quite,
Because you play it.
Protected from the front as well.
You played the
With kind of,
VT4
like,
A1.
turret,
That's
you
happening.
can
Maybe
see
gave
all
them a
the
top tier
chance.
airplane.
actual
Like maybe gave them a
like
chance to
anti-air
play all
defense,
areas of the
like,
game.
maybe.
It would be interesting.
Yeah. You have a lot of these like
And play properly. Don't be a
very open
Don't be a-
vehicles with this like.
don't be a
like,
worse
like,
parasite, because I'm
this-
not even gonna
I
say like
very
don't
much
be a
like the look.
parasite. You already are.
Yeah, it's great.
And
has
grind
a very
properly.
nice
Don't
Yeah.
just request
And,
it for free.
As you can see, the camo is sort of half there at the moment, so it will have a digital.
Is
screen.
it?
Just the
You can
barrel
see
is
it on the
done.
Yeah,
barrel
look,
right
it
now.
has the
Oh,
camera
right,
for
yeah.
the tank.
Yeah,
Indeed. All right, switching
Right.
back.
Viva
I'll
Italia.
show you this one,
Let's
the
see.
Italian coastal vessel. It's
Ah.
actually gonna be pretty good. So this has one of the best coastal guns, the very fast-firing Bofors, alongside the ship being very quick.
Oh, it
and,
has the
steel hull. So
Has
it's
the
been more
rapid fire
survivable.
40.
I mean, I'll briefly show you just how powerful the
Which
VT
is pretty
hulls are in
good,
terms of
just
filler.
not very good
Like,
against anything
this
that
gun
anybody plays at this
is
VR.
really good.
But it is good.
You get a destroyer and
You
you
will
get
have stuff
rails,
out
right? Like,
super
that's the main
quick.
thing.
Or any
It's,
of the
proxy
coastal
for
ships
aircraft as
with
well.
steel armor. Yeah.
It's a bit like the Schütze
Yeah.
class that Germany got a couple of updates ago, but it's a bit more survivable and faster as well. So this is going to be very mean, and I'm excited to play it. So
I'm not.
yeah.
I saw a little question
I
in
do.
the chat. Like, is the Oplet's reverse speed in RB also 32 kilometers? Yes.
You are the naval CC. You are
Just to make sure
obligated.
that we weren't
Yes.
like we weren't going to be on that one.
Enjoy grinding
Just
like
to make sure.
200,000
Sorry.
RP
Anti-air stuff to look at.
Yeah, you have the
for something that'll die in like 3
thing
seconds.
to look at. This is a vehicle we
Yes.
obviously have in the game already.
Oh,
But we have a new module that is being allowed in here, the more boss.
the balls.
The new pod over here that allows you to automatically discharge, gives you a little bit of utility. I know some people have asked for that, so wanted to briefly mention
That's.
that
I
one.
think it's the one that
Cool edition
the
allows you to,
Tornado
you know,
GR
stay a little
GR4
safer, I guess,
has.
and to look at something that keeps you even safer. I think this is filling a big role, especially in the Italian.
It's like
tree,
PC
which
is dying also.
For years and years and years and years, the automatic was like the end of the line anti-air gun.
Overloaded by the
Obviously,
awesomeness
Osa
of the
and Australia
update
recently as additions.
and the new radar
This
feature.
is going to be
Stay hyped.
keeping the sky much clearer for Italy itself.
Yes.
The
This radar's
SM
pretty low compared to the rest of them. I
PD
thought it would be higher.
system with,
So this one should be the same one for the France,
S-30 missile,
Yes. They should, according to people, we were talking about it before, they should technically have a different truck, because they use different trucks. But when I asked who makes the trucks, nobody knew. So.
Okay, yeah. Wikipedia readers.com.
Maybe somebody is taking a expedition to the outer edges of the
Why does it keep closing the stats menu? I don't fucking know, man.
He probably has a tick or something.
Just to keep clicking.
Again, like
everybody just has their fucking ticks. Oh no, I have like attention. Oh no, I have this or
and this is not the only nation that is getting a system with the SAMPT, because France also has it.
The Mamba. Oh, there you go. It is a different truck.
Kind of,
the
Mamba.
The truck is just like when I think like the most truck-looking truck we've
Italian is Iveco, France is Renault. How boring.
European standard like truck. I don't know.
I didn't.
Like,
Renault's.
It's funny when I saw it.
Yeah,
again,
Renault's partially owned by the French government. Disgraceful.
Filling a gap in capabilities for both Italy and France, which should make it much easier to kind of.
A lot of those companies suck in real life.
I love nationalization.
Like Fiat, fucking Renault, Citroën, like they all suck in real
France. So we have, if
I some proper cars
to pronounce it.
The Glore.
The Gloire.
Glore.
So this is a slightly improved version of the previous cruiser in the line. Anti-air defense is better, higher crew count, and a faster fire.
5.7.
It's a nice addition. Very nice to see. We have the premium version of Marne here, which I think is pronounced like N. N or something like that.
Oh, of course they had a premium version of a bullshit coastal vehicle, by the way.
They want to incentivize people playing to it.
This thing goes up against that Italian one, right? And the Italian one cannot hurt it unless it gets a torpedo on it. And the Marne can one-shot that Italian one that they just showed.
So you can just sort of poke your rear out of the.
Very enjoyable. Same BR, by the way.
Because this can traverse all the way around, and that's a nice little.
Look at this one, Linktree.
So I'm quite looking forward to this one.
It's got one Bofors.
But the Fokker has a cockpit as well. So this is now updated. Maybe the guys on the next stream will show you that.
Linktree.
Yeah, and briefly, because we don't want to forget it, we have a new squadron vehicle added for France as well, the F-16A. OCU from Belgium.
Oh, interesting.
Guessing it's the same as the one in the Japanese tech tree.
And then to jump over, this is a return of a friend, basically.
Absolutely.
I think
they've had to rush 5 nations in like 5 minutes. They spent so much time talking about random other shit.
Return of the CV91.
The return of the boy.
Model
8.7
now as the one for the premium CV9105, which obviously that was changed at some point.
Because when I was talking with my brother, the problem with that one was that it wasn't stabilized. It didn't have thermals, and I don't remember what else. So if you take away all of that from the thingy, X7 for an unstabilized platform and no thermals, it's probably gonna have like DM23 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's nice to have it.
It doesn't seem that
to have in the tree now. And
I don't think that's fair.
Absolutely.
But like these guys overrate the CV90 chassis way too much.
Yeah, they do.
On the CV90-105, I also played it a lot back then. I remember.
Unless they get a better round, like maybe they put like DM33 or something on it, and that's why
they're nice.
They're putting it so high up.
It's quite mobile. It has a lot of viable positions, and it has a very good like gun oppression, which allows it to like do a lot of peaking and a lot of like angling around like hills. And
-10.
I always like that a lot.
Like it's good to have, but it's nothing like this exceptionally good.
Pretty standard for most light tanks. Yeah. -10 or -8.
Playing the Soviets, you call it -5.
Where they are currently sitting here. There are 3
random ass mosquitoes.
I like that in the trailer they put the Norwegian flag in there as if it was going to be like a sub-3 pretty much, and it's just like 3 mosquitoes.
Fighter version, so it has the covers here for the exhausts. This one has no ordnance, but aside from that, it's the same as the B Mark IV.
Like at least put like, I don't know, like a Spitfire or something like that alongside them.
And hopefully love, because it's a very cool plane. Also here. And then the Ash.
Look at the nose of this one.
Air to surface radar. It's the anti.
It has a radar, I guess, or what is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Navy radar, so it can detect surface vessels.
It's basically an anti-ship.
It has the same ordnance as the B version, or the FB version, excuse me. But loses the rifle caliber guns, only 20mm. So Sweden will get 3 of these. I can also confirm that Britain will get.
So some of these are from the war and some of them are post-war. Well, I guess they also use.
No, they're all during the war.
Which is quite cool.
They're all during the war.
Also get the TR-33.
When Norway got conquered, a bunch of Norwegian pilots went to Britain, just like everybody else from Europe.
Yeah,
and a lot of them were put into Mosquito squadrons to do a lot of anti-shipping stuff, because Germany stationed a lot of their stuff around Norway. The M23.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's an X7.
Still got its thermals and LWS. So they basically just removed its stabilizer. That's it.
I thought that the thermal was also incorrect.
I can't remember which. I can't remember what was like right and wrong on it.
Using any HE anyways.
That's
You're not
gonna
gonna
be fun.
using HE on a 105. Come on.
We're running out of time here. Otherwise, we would have been able to show you some of the map reworks. But I think you might see that.
Oh well, that's awesome to hear, man. That's awesome to hear. Like maybe we can grab that one as feedback from the next time.
You know what? We needed like 10 minutes on moving a radar. So.
Yeah. And you describing all of your awesome experiences.
Describing the Mi-35 for 5 minutes. And all the Hornets as well.
So.
That Hornet one was insane.
And hopefully it was
the same goddamn Hornet.
Make sure to.
It's gonna have some minuscule differences.
And we'll show you some extra stuff.
Yes. Thank you very much for watching from me as well.
See ya, boys.
And otherwise, yes, the dev server will open soon, hopefully. And
you just said that. Just
finish. Finish.
Come on. Just stop talking. Just say bye.
Even the outro is a slog. Like God.
Long.
Thank you.